Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to a Silverfang, or I am a Silverfang, and this is IXION. I wanted to take a quick break while I transition to my new schedule at work. Holy cow, I'm going to balance these audio levels a little better. How's it sound? That looks a little better. So yeah, I wanted to balance everything. I wanted to take a rest from Doom while I do the whole transition. It's gonna be a wild few weeks coming up. So once I've transitioned to day shift from night shift, I'm gonna be able to pick up Doom Eternal. I have it. I just don't want to start the stream on that yet. At the moment. Oh, man. You're saying I can't play this with my controller? Alright. That's cool. Alright. What the heck? Okay, these are difficulty settings. Ah! Journey. A more relaxed setting in which to enjoy the game's narrative. Recommended for administrators who are unfamiliar with the city builder genre. I'm not unfamiliar. I've played so much Frostpunk. I'm very familiar with it. Some hard mechanics are disabled. The hull is sturdier. Your crew is understanding. Your crew contains more workers. Accidents are infrequent. Resources are abundant. Default. The original intended IXION experience. Recommended for administrators who are familiar with the city builder genre. The hull needs constant maintenance. Your crew is demanding. Accidents are frequent. Resources are limited. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the other thing? Oh. Not more workers. Just standard workers. And then there's challenge. An unrelenting fight for survival. Recommended for administrators who have completed default mode and want to really test their skills. The hull is falling apart. Your crew is uncompromising. Accidents are frequent and more lethal. Resources are scarce. Completion unlocks an achievement. Well, I'm gonna have to do that at some point now that they've mentioned that. They're just upfront about it. If you get this done, you get an achievement. Well, now I have to. So, well played. There we go. Let's do default then. Figure out what this game's mechanics are. There we go. I can speak. I can talk good. Words is good stuffs and easies. So yeah, this is just gonna be a chill stream today. Feel like relaxing a bit after, what, 4 weeks of Doom? Was it 3 weeks or 4 weeks? Something like that. Was it more? I have 11 episodes, I think. Does that mean this weekend technically would be 6 weeks? Have I been playing Doom for 6 weeks? Holy crud. I press a key, but I don't know what any of the keys do. Casino Games presents Dolos AC, European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th, 2049.
Central to EMP Charon. Systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Okay, this is cool. I didn't know we'd be watching the actual takeoff. This is the actual launch. This is awesome. Space!
Transferring data to inhabit.
Space! Nice.
Visualize the proximity of Tycho structure.
PDS Tycoon to IXION. You have clearance for final approach.
That is awesome! That's so huge! It's massive! My god!
IXION. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
Okay, that's a cool concept for a docking bay.
Welcome on board, passengers.
That's cool.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. 1G decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dulles Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future.
I cannot zoom in or out.
I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile
Munchies?
so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary
I got the munchies.
is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for
Whoa,
you to
there we go.
fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Cool.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista.
Are you eating an apple?
So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Volt engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself.
Please stop talking with a full mouth.
It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling, and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon, following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece.
Alright, you got it.
Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Oh. I can make the laws! Thanks, man. Is that it? Oh, okay, let's... Tutorials. Views. Features... 3 different player views, interior, exterior, and planetary. Well, I saw 2 of those. Oh, F1, F2, F3. That's easier. Okay, view shows the interior station. Ah, yes, the glory of tutorials. This view allows you to move through and explore a planetary system with the Tycoon station. Hold on. Ah! No. I'm just moving around, wiggling, stretching for things, grabbing aspirin because my workout the other day is now leaving me feeling sore. It wouldn't be that big of a deal, except this time, for some reason, squats keep leaving my shoulders feeling sore. I keep my back straight and everything, but man, my shoulders just feel sore after doing squats. Like 200 pounds is heavy or something. I don't know. Okay. Interior. Okay, I can also use WASD. Awesome. I'll just scroll to zoom. That makes more sense. Okay. Q and E makes sense for that too. Exterior. Zoom. Rotate. Well, that makes sense. Pan, zoom, rotate for the planet. Map. Buildings are the core elements of the station and means they also transform, store, and transport the resources required for maintaining the Tycoon station. Buildings have a constructed... Oh, no, buildings have to be constructed. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy. Okay, alloy, and some can also cost electronics. Consumption. All buildings require a certain amount of power. Makes sense. To be active, you can activate and deactivate buildings to alter the current level of power consumption. The amount of power available within the Tycoon station can be increased. Can you show me where my power is? I don't know how to keep track of my power. Workers. Activating a building increases the required number of workers within a sector. Makes sense. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintaining station safety. Also makes sense. Wait, safety, that's important in green. I wish you'd tell me what safety is. Okay. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter how many workers are needed. Okay. Available buildings can be accessed from the internal construction menu button or by pressing C. Buildings can be placed down as long as they do not overlap. Place another building or road. Okay. Roads. I wouldn't call these roads inside of... Well, I guess it's big enough. Maybe they could be roads. I don't know. Buildings can be rotated with R. Good to know. Buildings must be connected to a road. Ah, so we're going Frostpunk logic on this one. Made possible by having at least one of their access points overlapping a road tile. Makes sense. Buildings can be dismantled by clicking the dismantle. Okay. Will refund its alloy and... Okay, so we get everything back. Awesome. Assembly. Being placed. When your building has been placed, the construction process begins. Stockpiles will send resource transporters to deliver the correct amount of alloy and electronics to the construction site. Then any active workshop will send a mech to assemble the building. The bigger the building, the longer it will take to assemble. Each workshop can only construct one building at a time. Cool. Mechs. The road network is the main way to transport... roads, I mean. To transport goods from one location to another. Interstation roads cost no resources. Good to know. And take little time to build. Roads can be built and destroyed by clicking. Yep, makes sense. Workshops need to be linked to a construction sites for the worker mechs to be able to reach them. Stockpiles need to be connected by road and an intended site for transporters to be able to remove and drop off resources. Okay. Ah. Okay, I gotta keep track of different types. Okay. Even though you only have one sector available at the beginning, the Tycoon Station is divided into 6 different sectors. I thought so. That's what it looked like to me. Sectors contain the constructible areas of the station. Each sector is independent and separated by a gateway. Sectors can be accessed by panning the camera left or right, or by directly clicking on the minimap, located in the bottom left corner. Each sector has a constructible area of 1,680 tiles, 56 by 30 tiles. The resource bar at the top of the screen shows resource amounts of the Tycoon. Top numbers are totals for resources in all sectors of the bottom numbers. Okay, top numbers are the total in all sectors. Bottom numbers are the current resources. Current sector's resources. Interesting. So I guess there's going to be something where you can move resources from one sector to another sector. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector. Crew member. Okay. Stability. That's the happy part, I guess. Work condition status. Get optimal. Goal. Power consumption. Yep. And batteries. Available water. Huh. Interesting. You can gain access to new sectors by manually overriding their lock algorithms. This process comes at a one-time cost in electronics. You will also need to have the specified amount of food and alloy delivered to the gateway to support the sector's ongoing needs, as well as ensure you have enough workers available for the sector's primary operations. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demands on the Tycoon, raising its overall fragility, and thus resulting in a higher hull depletion rate. More sectors means more stuff gets done, but more sectors also means you're more likely to die, because you take more damage. You can access each sector quickly by clicking on the sector number on the map. Battery charge. Ah, that's handy. Battery charge is displayed in the inner section of the map within when a sector's battery bar is full. The batteries in said sector are completely charged. Cool. The Tycoon are represented by this icon. Makes sense. It looks like people. Crew directly impacts stability. The more people that are on the station, the more hope your crew has in the future. However, growing numbers will scale up resource needs. Make sure to always be a step ahead. Tycoon's crew is split into 2 different types, workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station facilities. But what's the point of non-workers? What do they do? People need food to survive, obviously. The crew will eat at set intervals, with meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. If they are not provided with food at this time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population... Wait. Will eat at set intervals with meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles? What's a cycle? Is it not a day? What's a cycle then? Maybe it's the station's rotation. 5 complete cycles of the rotation. If they are not provided with food at this time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, which is 3 days, the starving population will progressively die. Okay, the cycles have to be longer than... Those cycles have to be much longer than a day. Because... You can live 3 weeks, 21 days without food. That's when you, I'd say that's the max. You will die after that long. Now, you'll start to wither away at about half that time, but you won't die. As long as you have water, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's just gameplay mechanics being gameplay mechanics. After using 3 meals, a crew member will recover from starvation after eating a meal. Rather than waiting for the next meal cycle, starving crew members can instead eat at the start of the next cycle in which enough food is available. This behavior can be toggled on or off for a sector from within the mess hall's building panel. Interesting. The primary cause of instability in the station is homelessness. Make sure that crew members have quarters to live in. Oops. Okay. Panel provides you with important population statistics and allows you to transfer crew members between sectors. Crew members are transferred at a rate of 1 sector per cycle. Huh. Interesting. Also, the panel displays detailed statistics on the current sector's population and shows a top-level overview of population across sectors. The right side of the panel can be used to send... one sector to another, didn't see past migration activity. Okay, time control. Speed of tow can be sped up and stopped. That is pretty standard. Yes, for these games. Using space to certain speeds, using Alpha 1 and Alpha 2. My keyboard doesn't have those buttons. I don't know what Alpha 1 is. Is that just 1? I don't know. I'll experiment. Yep, that's what it is. So, docking bay. Totally not connected to an active stockpile assigned. Fly small. Uh... Let's see. Some resources are raw and must be industrially transformed if they are to be utilized. They convert into alloy, carbon. Iron alloy, carbon becomes polymer, silicon becomes electronics. That's going to be important. Hydrogen becomes power, also important. Ice becomes water, and waste can be recycled into other resources. Used for buildings and tycoon maintenance. Used for spaceships and solar panels. Used for advanced construction. Used to feed the population. Used to gain crew members. Wait. Oh, cryonic pods are. I was like, ice. What? Cryonic pods. Cryonic pods are used to gain crew members. Okay. Science points. Used to research new technologies. This HUD allows you to see the location and quantities of your resources. Bring it up. Alt key. Need to be stored in stockpiles. Stockpiles can only store one type of resource at a time and have an upgradable maximum capacity. Stockpile it cannot interact directly with another sector. You will need to transfer resources from one sector to another via the resource management panel. Okay, so I do need a road there. Intra and inter sector transporters. So the white can't go anywhere other than their own sector. The yellow can go to any sector. Now, how do me build road? Why road no build? There we go. I'm getting the hang of this. What's in here? Food. Food. Do I have any missions? Any objectives other than I'm collecting resources? Probably not. Well, population looks good. Requires 5. Sector 1 has... $85 workers. I got plenty of people for this thing. Click on an ally icon above. Yes. There we go.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Bolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork.
What?
Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of wool jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, I've got a lot of, workers seem disgruntled. Administrator, Tycoon members are currently unable to access food supplies. Nyocon protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as administrator. Yeah. And data listening protocol. Space. Doggy bay. That's not what I want. Factories. I don't need a factory. I need mess hall. Population is infirmary and crew quarters. Food. Mess hall. I can squeeze you in right there. Requests. The Tycoon's crew will communicate with you via Data Listening System, DLS events. A number of options will be presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew requests. A magnifying glass icon represents a DLS event. These can be exploration events on the planetary system map or crew requests from inside the Tycoon. Your actions in response to crew requests may have a positive or negative effect on trust. Be mindful that trying to offer the best outcomes for the population could cause more damage should you fail to deliver on your promises. Fair enough. Refusing crew requests inside the station will have no immediate consequences and is a wiser decision than committing yourself to an unachievable or impractical course of action. So, doing them boosts trust, don't doing them does nothing. Okay. Agreeing to them and not doing them causes badness. People need food, no duh, to survive. Yep, you're right. Facts. In order to feed your population, you need to have mess halls in your sectors. Mess halls do not create food, but serve it to a set amount of crew every 5 cycles. Cycles are used to express durations. 1 cycle represents 1 full rotation of the station. People die after literally 3 days without food. That's water. Which maybe that's argued that they're dehydrating as well. I don't know. Stockpiles will transfer food to a mess hall to be served to the crew. Food has to be stored in stockpiles like all other resources. Okay, stockpile. Hey, we're already on top of it. That's what we're doing right now. Build second stockpile. All right. How's my fleet look? Got nothing. No fleet. I did notice. It only lit...
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council Member Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange, out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
What? Feed 100 crew at the mess hall. Well, we're almost there. Guess we need another cycle to go by. Inspect the cargo ship and the docking bay. Cargo ship. Construct science ship in the docking bay. Science ship. What's this? Oh, it needs polymer. Okay, we need polymer. Science ships allow you to interact with events on the planetary system map. Clicking on points of interest on the map will dispatch a ship to that location. Once it has arrived, clicking the event icon will allow you to instruct the ship's team on how to proceed. Science ships can be built from the docking bay. Collect science points through events, allowing you to advance in the technology tree. Losing a ship team member will make the resolution of events slower and starting new events impossible. In such cases, science ships must be sent back to the Tycoon to replenish their crew. Dang, let's hope no one dies. Doubt that's going to be possible, but... One event available. Where? Whoa! Too far. Alright. Right. Need to stockpile. Alright, this is starting to take shape. What's up? Administrator, some crew members are lacking quarters. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilizational decay. Do not reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycoon. Ensure all crew are quartered within 12 cycles. 12 cycles should be doable. We'll just let this all go. As we build things, stockpiles will be filled, and these will all be decreased. Is the way it works. It is the way of the natural order. Plus, I'm gonna have to build more of these crew quarters anyway. Alright, let me think. I built it here. I can build this here. Pretty cool. It's like it's an actual building. Wow. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Dude, building a ship. Woo! Nice. Harvesting. In order to retrieve resources for the Tycoon, you will need a fleet. Your fleet is composed of cargo ships that transport resources and mining ships that extract resources. Your fleet is semi-automated, and needs orders to function. Cargo and mining ships also have a limited period of autonomy. Limited period of autonomy, which they can operate in space after 10 cycles. They'll return to the Tycoon for maintenance. Okay. If a ship is mid-task, it will complete it before return. No. You can assign a mining ship to extract any number of specific resources by left-clicking on the relevant bot. Cool. Clicking multiple times will cycle through the priority levels assigned to the resources extraction. As with mining ships, cargo ships can be assigned to retrieve any number of resources with varying priority levels. Okay. Cargo ships and mining ships can be built from the dock bay. They can be unassigned or destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons below the ship in the docking bay's menu. You can manage your mining and cargo ships on the fleet management page, which is accessible via the button on the bottom menu. Cargo ships retrieve Food. Fleet management window. Moon. The sun. Mercury. Mars! The UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to Dolos for aid. Venus. Hmm. Did someone die? No one's injured. No one's starving. I guess we just had a weird number. Hmm. More alloy. Hmm. Serves food for up to 500 crew members every 5 cycles. 50 food is used to serve 500 crew members. 50 food for 500, so 1 for every 10? Okay. Thank you. Let's get that going. Excellent. I'm very relaxed. This is relaxing. Behold, Earth. It's freaking big. Hold on. Ultra. Ultra. Hi. I don't know about the bloom. I don't think I need high bloom. Hold on. I've never seen bloom in the graphic settings. Let me look at this. Graphic settings, bloom. Oh. It's high? Motion blur. I don't know. Apply the settings. Let's see how good this can look. I'm curious. Okay. Actually, the exterior looks a lot better. Before, it looked like a freaking Play-Doh thing. Now, it actually looks pretty good. Interesting. So, we're on the inside of this ring. That's a cool concept. Hmm. How we doing? Oh, we filled up again. Two quarters. Uh-oh. Screw looking good at this rate. How do we... Yeah. Need to get both of these up and running. I should have paused. I think I messed up.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Dang it. I was actually really close. I just got distracted. The base is out of commission. Wait, summary of intelligence about. Base out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How do I look at my science ship? Oh, there we go.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Summary of base intelligence. Okay, Use for power transmission from the Hope's team. We have reached the UN base. It is abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational. Waiting orders. Hacking the surveillance system. The Hope's team will access the base's central systems and retrieve any confidential data present. Mental boom. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm starting to, at least. Oh man, my mouse died. Always on Sundays. Why is it always on Sundays?
The team has completed a task.
Nice. I'll get back to them as soon as I plug my mouse in. Got it. Sorry, just had to get rid of that. Hold on, gotta get the people off there. Never mind, it's an illusion. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah. We hacked into the main computer systems as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and data sets. End data listening protocol. Nice. The Hope's team will dismantle the base and prepare useful resources for extraction. Cool. Even this music's so relaxing. I'm enjoying myself here. I just gotta get more stockpiles so we can get more of these resources stored. Okay. Since everything's kind of running automatic right now, gonna spend this time taking off my shoes. Whoa, what did I do? I bumped something. Did I do that? Oh, I might have done that. What is this? I don't know what mode this is. Pause? It does pause, but that's not the mode. Power? That's the power. Interesting. What did I do? Oh no, that was... They got through one of those. That makes sense.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Nice. Transmission from the Hope's team. The base has been dismantled. Although most equipment was damaged, we were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. Nice, thank you. 90 science! Yes! Collect science on the moon. They're collecting science! As we all know, when you go to the moon, you can just pull science right out of the ground. Having a tech lab provides access to the technology tree. The tech lab generates science points passively, but the main way to earn science points is through space exploration. Researching new technology requires science and time, so make sure to spend your science points wisely. Unlocking science ship upgrades may provide unique options during exploration events. Most technologies can be upgraded. The circles above a technology on the tech tree show how many upgrades are currently available. Nice. In that case, Tech Lab. Whoa, that is huge. That'll fit right there. Nice. My gosh, that's ginormous. I'm almost out of power. Tech Lab's gonna take almost all of it, actually. Oh my gosh. I think I still have plenty of available people. Oh, man. Cool. All the resources. Yeah, I'll learn to speak one of these days. All the resources are currently being reallocated. Looking good. I got an infirmary. I've got a tech lab coming in. I've got plenty of crew quarters and space for new people to come in. I have food. I don't need another one. Until I get over 500 people. I don't need more. Maintenance. Once they've collected all the science, we'll send them to Mars, I think.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and
I know.
colleague, Philip
Amazing.
Stanford, couldn't be here today. So I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Yeah. Space is scary. Oh, wow. You already got it all. Neat. Hope. Mars. They'll get there eventually. Let's save the game. Typo. Bam. Thank you. Most buildings need workers in order to function. However, if a sector doesn't have enough workers, its inhabitants' working conditions will deteriorate in order to keep the facilities running correctly. Working conditions are based on the total workers needed in active buildings to run the sector. And the number of fit workers present in the sector, injured or starving crew are not able to work. Okay. So fit workers present in the sector. Don't have enough workers in the sector. Working conditions for present workers will start to deteriorate. There are 4 levels of working conditions: optimal, extra hours, overwork, and danger. Okay. Let's see. The worse the working conditions are in a sector, the less safe workplaces will be. This will lead to more frequent accidents. Accidents are part of daily life in the station and cannot be totally avoided. They are very rarely in optimal working conditions. And can only take the form of breakdowns. Working conditions can be checked from the in the sector view. At the bottom left corner of the screen, working conditions. Either turn off some buildings or increase the affected sector's population of workers by awakening cryopods or transferring crew from other sectors. Okay. I don't know how to awaken cryopods, but... And we don't have any extra sectors, so that's going to be a double fail part. Good job. Administrator, reports are being received relating to Barjaville Clane optimization protocols on board the Tycoon. They indicate that crew members are being overworked. Although Dolos employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required, the situation is beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of currently active workplaces. I've got plenty of stuff. She gets 20 more workers. Okay. EVA airlock, probe launcher. Did it say look up the... Yep, the EVA airlock. Okay. EVA airlock. Presents 48 units of hull per cycle for 4 units of alloy and can construct exterior structures. Awesome. Close the tech tree. Right now, working conditions are in extra hours. We need to get those people. Okay. How do I do this? The Elder Miner. Eldrimnir. Eldrimnir. Yeah, that's a word. That's a word that exists, apparently. Well, this doesn't help me at all. Hope. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. People! They're here! Nice. Welcome aboard, people. Hey, we're back into optimal working conditions again. We need food.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Nice. Okay. The UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to Dolos for aid. Repair the fault in exchange for resources. Requires that much. Okay. Repair the fault in exchange for data. Requires that and that. I have a lot of steel. Yes. Oh, we got homeless. I mean, they gave us a ton of steel at the start, so that's nice. Unfortunately, this is going to consume 1 unit of power. So, yeah. Alright, I got that. Nope, that's not right. This. And this. Build it. So... how? Oh, do I just build it in here? I see. I gotta build it over here. Nice. That's a really big airlock. We require 81. We have 99.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Nice. Oh, sweet. Polymer. Cool. The oxygen supply system has been repaired, and the relationship between Dolos and our competitor has improved by 36%. I'm glad that relationships can be measured and quantified. I think I might as well save. Yes, I overrode this. There's no point in making a new save file just yet. Hey, look, there it is. You can see it. Awesome. So that's where we are. Right here. Neat. Oh, yeah. Clearing this out. I think. Yes, it did. And this one, too. Oh, we're running low on food. That's not good. Ah, good. I mean, we're right at Earth, so it shouldn't be too hard to get food. That hasn't exactly given me a means of getting food. A probe launcher. That's gross. There has to be better sources of food, people. I don't know what's up with everyone being so hyped to eat a bunch of insects. I don't know. It's not even that I think it's like super gross. Like, well, it depends on the insect. Cockroaches are gross. Mealworms taste like soybeans. So if you freeze dry them, freeze-dried mealworms taste like soybeans. But they also don't have all the... I don't think they have all the amino acids that the human body needs. So while they're an okay part of... They're an okay protein, I don't know if the human body can live on bugs alone. Like, what about bread? Or dairy? Yes, those require living organisms. Humans live by eating living organisms.
Due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Okay, how do I...
Power restored.
Yes. But where is the solar panel? You say you're building a solar panel, but where? I don't know. I don't know where. I know that we need food. We're running low on food. Oh, they're starving because the power outage happened right when they were gonna eat. That's unfortunate. They'll eat soon. Let's see where it is. No idea. Wait, there it is. Maybe? Yeah, solar panels. Like, you think farming bugs is easy. Trust me, farming bugs is not. One guy mentioned, like, if you take a bunch of... Like, he was, like, talking about milking spiders for their silk. But the point is, turns out if you put 100 spiders in a room and come back after a day, you got one very happy, very fat spider. Turn back on. Okay, finished implementing the Vol engine via the build panel via the external view. Vol engine. EKP engine. Allows the Tycoon to travel within a planetary system. Allows the Tycoon to traverse self-similar space. What? Yes. Fleets. Okay, what do we got? With an EVA airlock, repair the hull and build contraptions such as solar panels to generate more power. Yep, I learned that the hard way. The airlocks will speed up exterior activities. Multiple EVA. Oh, interesting. Okay. But it makes sense that you'd want to put, like, multiple airlocks on multiple sectors. I don't want to do that, though, until I learn how to, like, increase hull durability. If I can avoid unlocking a sector, I will. Until then. So I can balance it out. Power is the representation of the electrical energy needed. Yep, I get it. Yeah, your station's up to the capacity of 60 power, whatever 60 is. 60 power. The power gauge is located at the top of the interface. More power you'll need. String structs will open to the airlock. Okay, so the main way to increase power. Turn power on or off in a building. You can either enable or disable. Yep, I saw that too. I know how to do that now. Overloads. When you run out of power by either losing output or powering on a building when you don't have enough power available, a power overload occurs. If you do not have any batteries present, overloads lead directly to blackouts. Batteries can be researched in the technology tree. You can click on the power indicator in the top bar. Select the backup systems that allow buildings to withstand power overloads, and accidents may happen. As a result, overloads will also provoke a 5% trust drop. Oh, that's not good. Batteries provide power for their respective sectors, whilst an overload is in effect. Okay, that's what I was wondering what batteries are for. That explains what batteries are for. If the overload has not been resolved before a sector's battery power runs out, a blackout will then occur. Blackouts will impact the crew's trust. A blackout is when the stored up power in a sector's batteries runs out and all of the sector's buildings shut down. These will occur automatically if no batteries are present. Batteries can be researched in the technology tree. If the blackout occurred when moving the station, power will turn back on automatically. Interesting. If the blackout occurred during an overload, power will automatically turn back on when the overall power demand falls below the Tycoon's maximum power capacity. That's weird. I'm going to have to probably see that one in action to really understand what that's talking about. A sector becomes specialized in a discipline when it has a certain amount of buildings of the same type. Specializations give you bonuses that support the associated sector. You can see a building's type by clicking on the building. Okay. Once unlocked, the sector specializations can be viewed in the data listening system policies window. I do not know how to open that. How do I open that? Nope, not this. Hmm.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Food can be produced on the station by food-producing buildings. Ensure your survival even without external food sources. Insect farms and farm capacity. Great. I sure hope there are more ways in the future, because just insects is kind of... I can imagine a lot of discontent from just eating bugs. Administrator, food supplies are dwindling. Despite clean control protocols, some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out. Make a public commitment to increase food production. Making a public commitment to increase food production would squash any simmering rumors about your management skills. Plus, there will be 3 insect farms. My trust has been dwindling lately, but I'm still researching insect farms. It's not that I don't have the resources to build them. I don't have research. I don't have the insect farms researched, but it's tense. I might be able to pull this off, but in order to do this, definitely going to need a second workshop. Hold on. Key bindings. Hmm. All right, we got that. Oh, we also don't have any more. Oh, dang. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We just need to build another. How much longer are you guys gonna be out? Oh, okay, half a cycle. I can wait that long. Once they get back, I'm gonna send them to get the stuff from the Urshanabi. The Urshanabi. I just need to get my ship back here. Gross. Disgusting. Gross. Let's build food. Insect farm. One. Two. Three. Okay, they're gonna be making several trips to get everyone in here. Oh crap, there's a lot of people. Ah! Not mess hall, not mess hall. Population, people, crew quarters. Hold on. You know what? Sure, they can all be neighbors. Yes, this one. Population. And my homeless population's rising. Perfect. Thank you. There and there. What I'm going to do is build an infirmary right here so it's nice and central to the actual everything. Insect farms. Yes. Okay, here we go. Put that there.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Cool, give me a second. I'm finishing building my homes for the people who are homeless. God, they're still homeless. How'd I miscount? I can't do anything. I gotta.
Hello,
Okay, here we go.
Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments and preparation.
Oh, it's this sort of. I don't like this type of. This.
You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story.
I don't like these
The
people.
book of our life on Earth
Yeah.
is over, and we stand now at its epilogue.
This guy. I don't like this guy.
Saddens me
Just
to
the
think
type of
that
person.
There are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our
Full of
situation.
themselves. Pretentious.
We've endured endless
Self-important.
cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became
Give him.
fixated on
Getting more power.
ultimate. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay, Electro. Sorry, just guys who are self-important like that and self-righteous. I'm going to save everyone. Sort of people. Not a big fan of those type of people. I can tell he was modeled after that, with right down to the hairstyle. Like, oh, you're that sort of person. I gotcha. Gonna save the world with your ideas. Which is a weird concept to think you're that important. Think about that. That takes a big ego to think that the entire fate of all mankind rests on my shoulders. Like, that's a huge ego. Regardless of if it's true or not, to say that about oneself is a testament to how egotistic they are. If the fate of the world rests on someone's shoulders and they're humble, they don't say things like that. They don't talk like that. They don't sound like that. They don't go about doing things saying, oh, I'm so important, or oh, our mission is the most important. They go about going, well, I'm just doing what needs to be done, and I'm sorry, what? I saved the world? Neat. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Like, that's humility, and that's much more respectable than someone going out with the pretentious attitude like, we must band together to save all mankind from the horrors that mankind ourselves hath wrought upon this earth. See what I mean? Which sort of person would you respect more? The guy who says, oh, I saved the world? Well, cool, I was just doing what needed to be done. I didn't realize it was going to be that big of a deal. You're welcome, I guess. Or the guy who makes a big deal posturing and presenting everything as though it's the greatest thing that'll ever be done. That's what I'm talking about. That self-important attitude. My gosh. Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement of the Tycoon between stellar objects and various points of interest within the planetary system. Powering the EKP engines requires all the station's power. Oh, that's why we go into blackouts. If we move, I get it. Batteries will activate over the period of Tycoon travel if present. If a blackout occurs during EKP movement, it will resolve itself automatically when the station has arrived at its destination. That explains everything. That's interesting. It says that it will require all the station's power. Like, no matter how much power you've generated, all the power. Like, well, it took all my power when I was at 60, but now I bumped myself up to 120. Nope, still takes all 120. What? Oh, wow. Didn't know solar panels were that heavy. In order to issue a travel, I know it's a gameplay mechanic. It's just something to really, it's something to balance these games. I'm just mocking it a little bit, giving it a little ribbing. In order to issue a travel order, click the Tycoon icon located at the bottom of the screen on the planetary system map. Once the order has been issued, EKP travel cannot be cancelled. Can't be? Really? Okay. Points of interest can be planets, space stations, and more. When the Tycoon is moving, its hull deteriorates at a faster rate than when it is idle. Obviously. How's our hull integrity? Weather conditions? We're in space! What weather conditions? We have showers this morning. What water? Not water. Meteor showers. How much food is produced by these? 1 per cycle. Okay, so that means if they make 1 per cycle and people eat... Is there a way to track my food consumption? Is there a way to track my food consumption? 1 food feeds 10 crew members. 20 food is required to feed all 199 crew members in the sector. A meal is served every 5 cycles. Food is 3 every cycle. So if we're making 3 food every cycle, that means that I need to be... Let's see, 3 food every cycle. Every 5 cycles to be 15 food. Oh, I don't make enough. I actually do need more. Okay, hold up. F3. Oh, go to Mercury, please. I guess it means I have 1 ship available. I don't know. What I need, though, is a mining ship. Because I don't have a mining... I have 1 science ship and 1 cargo ship, but I need a mining ship. Homeless? How do I have homeless? Okay, hold on. I can squeeze this in somewhere. Yeah, that'll work. Probes. You have no eyes, and you must see. The Tycoon has little visual equipment to capture the vastness of space. However, points of interest and resource deposits can be found by launching probes. When scanning the map, higher signal readings indicate you are likely to find something. Probes can be launched from the planetary system map. To do so, click on the probes button at the bottom. Okay, click launch probe and okay. When scanning regions of the planetary systems map for probe launch, higher readings indicate a greater chance of finding something interesting. In the case of asteroids, dark green bars indicate some asteroids in the asteroid field are in range, while light green indicates that all nearby asteroids are in range. Oh, okay. Some are in range versus all are in range. What's this? Ah, cool. Probes are unlocked. Batteries! Cryonic! There's so much. Cryonics. Something. I don't know what this is, but it's there. Alternative Life Center. What? +1 stability in this. Oh! That's a very vague way to say a rec center. It's a rec center. Don't let the pretentious nature of the name fool you. I'm also going to call it the ALK. That makes it sound a lot less pretentious. What's that? The ALK. I need 45. I don't have 45 science. What do I look like, a scientist? Are you getting science? Gosh, dang it, you're not getting science. I'll leave them there for now. Oh. I actually have a I have a task. Oh, I didn't even notice that. What's this? Space? Probe launcher. That'll have to wait. No, hold up, hold up. I just remembered. That's why I haven't been going anywhere. I need batteries. But to get batteries, I need science. To get science, I need the cycle to end. That's not fast forward. That's fast forward. Okay, it's a new cycle. And that means my ship is gathering no science. How do I recall my science ship? I don't know. I need batteries. That's what I really need. But I don't have science to build batteries. I wouldn't have had science if I... Actually, you know, I had to research the probes in order to unlock batteries as a possible research anyway. Oh, I know why I'm not collecting science. It's because there is no science. I need a... Ah, dang it. Okay, You know what? I've got full trust. Let's black out everybody. Come on, everyone. Blackouts. I sure hope no one gets injured. Woo! I guess I'm slingshotting around Earth. Hey, Hope. Meet me here. Good job. Tutorial, system jump. Oh, I couldn't be in orbit of the Earth to vol jump because it might cause damage to the Earth, I guess, or something. I don't know. The vol engine enables space travel between planetary systems. In order to use the vol engine, it requires time to charge before being able to perform a jump. During this time, all the Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engine. Batteries will activate for the duration of the charge if present. If your battery is empty during this period and a blackout occurs, it will automatically be resolved at the end of the charging period. To charge the Vol engine, click on the Vol button located at the bottom of your screen on the planetary system map view. When the charge is finished, a commence jump confirmation window will appear. Hey, it's not a blackout. Well, that's nice. Hmm. .5 cycle charge preceding ignition. You know what? Hold up. No, not yet. It is saying it's a meal cycle. I can't just... Oh, wait. Did it just end? Oh, it did. Excellent. I need 2 more of these, actually. I'm just going to let the construction here finish first. Which will let me... That should round out my food consumption, actually. Because it's consuming... I'd be balanced out. I'd be even. Breaking zero. Breaking zero. Breaking even. Net zero. Breaking even. That's what I mean. That was the wrong button. I meant to click on the insect farm, and instead I clicked the mess hall. I wanted to produce food. Instead, I made more ways to consume it. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Let's just get this going faster, please. Thank you. There we go. That's much better. Gonna get these made, and then we're gonna jump. Never mind. We're gonna finish the meal cycle first, and then we're gonna jump. Ready? Let's do it. Jump!
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation. Full engine ready.
Commence jump! Guys ready to see what a full jump looks like? Because I am. I don't know what it looks like. Dude! Ah! What is that? Actually, what is that? Jeez. Whoa. We've bent all of space!
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort,
I want this guy to be the bad guy.
humanity pursues something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity...
You see what I'm talking about?
Polluted its blood, choked its breath.
You see what I'm talking about the ego of this guy?
We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown.
See what I mean?
We set sail on this new sea.
This guy is
without hope
so
in hell.
egotistic. I want him to be the bad guy.
Explore, and because our very existence depends on it, I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
See that? I give you. I want this guy to come out as somehow he's the villain. Jeez! What have we done? I knew it! He is the villain! Oh my gosh! He destroyed the moon! I knew it! I knew he was the villain. I knew it! He was so arrogant and so egotistical. It's like, oh, we destroyed mankind.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged.
What?
Hull integrity compromised.
That's not good.
Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore
Already done?
hull integrity.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so I was right. That guy is the bad guy. He was so arrogant that what happened was... he killed all mankind! It's like, we're dying slowly. We need to go to space. I invented something that'll get us there. Oh, crud, I killed all mankind quickly. I was worse than natural causes. Wow. I expected something to that effect. I didn't expect we'd watch as he destroyed the moon. And thus the Earth. Oh my gosh. Open event. Administrator. The crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munshi behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22%. If those questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tycoon Station, you should find some answers quickly. Oh, I don't have any options. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. I'll do it. Yeah, and listening protocol. And let's pause while I do the other thing, too. Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this. And many What does the Vol engine do? I thought I went somewhere else. What is this? Did I go through time? What is the Vol engine? Hold on. Maybe I misunderstood what the Vol engine is. What is Vol engine? Hmm. Interesting. Hold on. Okay. The Vol engine is weird. I guess we went. I don't know. It's weird. You may have noticed that the moon is broken apart, but the crew is aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You'll have to make an official statement. Built as many enemies. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a... Okay, so we traveled through time, I guess. A consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. No. We saw what happened. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag apart of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission now is to rebuild.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
It's our fault. I'm not gonna lie. It's our fault. Hull. The hull gauge represents... Okay, yeah, I figured it means hull. Basically health. When it reaches 0, the Tycoon will be unable to sustain life on board, obviously. In order to maintain the hull on the Tycoon, you will need to activate hull repair via the EVA airlock window or the exterior view. For hull repair to occur, you must have an active EVA airlock that is being supplied with a steady stream of alloy. The hull depletion rate is affected by a range of factors, including the number of vol jumps performed and sectors opened, the usage of the EKP engine, and accidents in progress. The hull repair rate can be improved by optimal working conditions, additional active EVA airlocks, certain sector specializations, and tech tree upgrades. Make sure you're ready for any eventuality and have enough alloy available for your EVA airlocks. EVA airlocks have an efficiency rate corresponding to how difficult it is for the building's workers to locate breaches in the hull. The lower the hull integrity, the higher the EVA airlock's efficiency will be. What? So the lower your hull integrity, the better your repair rate? That's weird. Do not let work pile up. If a sector's working conditions are intense, there is a higher chance of an EVA airlock experiencing an accident, thus becoming disabled. Oh, that'd be bad. Lower the hull integrity, the higher the EVA airlock's efficiency. Weird. Okay, yep. Batteries. In order to withstand overloads and avoid blackouts, batteries are needed. You will most likely unlock these in Chapter 1. Batteries are charged by the excess power you generate each cycle up to their full capacity. When moving the Tycoon, or during a power overload, batteries will take the place of the power grid until depleted. A sector consumes 50 power. It has 200 power stored in batteries. When the power grid goes down, the sector will be able to function for 4 cycles. Oh. Well, okay then. Good to know. Makes sense. Stability. Stability is a measurement of the crew's mood within a sector. A higher stability indicates that there is a higher quality of life for the crew within a sector. Stability is influenced by many modifiers. Some are sector-based, others global. Some may be permanent, while others may be temporary. The easiest way to increase a sector's stability is to research and construct dedicated stability-improving buildings, such as the ALC. Rolling over the rec center. Rolling over the stability icon with your cursor gives you insight on what to change in order for your crew members to be at ease. Certain buildings can increase the sector stability. Stability affects the trust of the crew of the Tycoon put in your command. If stability is low, your workers will go on strike. That's smart. Going on strike, because that's what we're gonna do when the fate of humanity rests on our shoulders. Or not even the fate of... Let's get more localized. Yeah, let's go on strike when our lives are at risk, because... Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's the best thing to do. We're in space and could die if something goes wrong. Let's refuse to work so things go even more wrong. Are people that illogical? I have to ask. I just don't understand it. This will stop production in the associated buildings for a period of time. Wait, I didn't finish it. Trust. The trust gauge is a representation of the faith of the crew of the Tycoon have in your command. It is a direct consequence of the stability in your sectors over time. If it reaches 0, your journey will end. To keep trust high, listen to crew please and make sure that every sector's stability is high enough. Nobody likes a tyrant, more so when lives are at stake. The impact of a sector's stability rating on trust is proportionate to the size of the population living in that sector. Some events will lead to choices with no good outcome. It will be up to you to make the hard decisions. Yeah, makes sense. Game over. When everything goes wrong and all hope is lost, your journey ends. Do not fret, as you will have the option to restart your game. From the beginning! Yay! You can do so either from your last save game, okay, or from the beginning of the chapter you were currently in. Okay, well, at least you only go back a chapter. If the crew of the Tycoon lose faith in you, they will take action and exile you from your position as administrator. If the structural integrity of the station reaches 0, the Tycoon will break apart. That's not so bad. There's only 2 ways to hit a game over. In Frostpunk, there's like every way to reach a game over, so, you know. Bright side. Well, apparently they're happy despite the end of humanity, so, you know. That's cool. Whoa! We're over there now. Okay, let me look around first. There is nothing here. Whoa, is that the moon? Whoa. I'm glad I took whatever I could from the moon when I could. Science ship? Waiting for science ship. Oh, waiting for science ship. The moon exploded. Okay, get over there.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Thank you. Summary of Earth data. No signals. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. What could evaporate the entire ocean? Like, all the oceans. Those team will proceed to the coordinates of Inner Heaven, the former headquarters of Dolos AC Earth. This team will attempt to find your family home. This seems like the smart option. I'm gonna search the Dolos headquarters. If there's anything left. It's gotta have some information, right? Power's still looking good, but...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on Earth. The converted oil rig, which Dolos used as its state-of-the-art headquarters, is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain. Scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth, there is no sign of survivors. Okay. Find my family home? Need to build the probe launcher. So build the probe. There's no way to build there or there. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Unless... One. Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Can I... Here? No? Yes, dismantle it. Okay, here we go. One, two, three, four, 5. There, we've got 5.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We'll get to them in a minute. But first... Yeah, that'll work. Then I can build the probe launcher over here. This is what I need to unlock. I don't have enough. Summary of intelligence of Administrator's home. A huge crevice cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a lot of resources in science and everything. Okay, civilization, community, or survivors. Scour the globe in search of survivors. At this point, there's a lot of resources to collect. So we're also going to send... Yeah, start grabbing things. Yeah. I really doubt everyone's happy. Minus 20 from the whole jump. Minus 8 from open sectors. Ah, crud. We actually got electronics. It's normally a good thing, but we need storage. Perfect. How many people are working? Huh. I mean, this takes 30. I'm tempted to dismantle that, but it depends on if I run out of workers. Oh, 134 required. Okay, that's good. We have plenty of people.
Team has completed a task.
Yes! Transmission from the Hope's team. After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We found no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stela where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered by the wind, from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Yeah. Forgive us for what we've done.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Sure. Holy jeez! Okay, we've gone to conspiracy theories. Melancholia. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. I think it's a little worse than sickness. It's called trauma. Stability penalty, -1. Permanent. Acknowledged. Great. Administrator. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We don't have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tycoon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis. What do you mean? What do you mean that reproduction won't... That classic reproduction won't boost morale? Adding new members to the Tycoon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There's a very high likelihood that cryonic pods contain survivors await discovery. 500! Where are we going to find those? I've got a hunch where we're going to find those. Hold on. Cryonic canisters open cryonic pods, adding newly awakened crew members to your population. Cryopods can be found during expeditions using your science ships. Each cryonic pod contains one person, who is either a worker or a non-worker. Cryonic centers have no control over this, and by default will open pods in an order influenced by how many total worker and non-worker cryopods are in storage. It is possible, however, to prioritize the opening of worker pods by applying a policy via the DLS center. Cool. I still don't know how to open that. When a cryopod is opened, its occupant will join the population of the sector in which they were awakened. If you wish for newly awakened crew to be transferred to a different sector, you can alter this default behavior via the Cryonic Center's overview panel, as described opposite. Population transfer. You can set the sector clicking on the corresponding checkbox. Okay. Transfer from Cryonic Centers is not instant. The further away the target sector is, the longer it will take for new crew members to reach it before becoming available. The exact number of cycles required for transfer is displayed next to the checkboxes. What is the point of a non-worker? What is the purpose? They just take up space. Everyone should work. I don't care if you just do manual labor. Work! I don't care if your job is literally scrubbing the floors. Work! We are in space! We barely have any way of making food. Whatever. I'll just put both to max. Back to space. How much science is left? A lot of science. A lot of science. One probe. the bright side, I'm grabbing science, so I might as well start making research. Research batteries. Batteries. What the heck is all this? Well, we need batteries, but then we need the cryonics center. Still nothing for me to mine, huh? Alright. Why is hull repair disabled? You will repair the hull. I need a hole. Fix that ship. What's this? Oh, all the science, huh? No more science? No more science. Goodbye, Earth. Any science? Nothing. Mean radius. Error? Question mark? Okay, so we gotta get going here. Now, the starter thing says, our sensors have detected the Ushinabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. So what this means is, yeah, Earth died the day we left. We killed everyone. Because our boss is an evil jackass who thinks he can save everyone. That's what I'm chalking it up to. Look at that. Our sun hasn't even aged. It's still a yellow dwarf. There are no resources. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it's not changing. Ah. Okay, so we need metal. What's this? What is this? Points of interest, ice, iron. There's a real big point of interest in here. Right now we need to find an asteroid with iron deposits.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Ushinabi scan reporter. Sensor. Yeah. Okay. Not transmitting any signals. Summary of like it's broken in two and still floating together. So that's a sign that it happened recent. Summary of intelligence of the Ushinabi. The phrase "whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity" has whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity. Yeah, has been Daubed. Hold on, that's a word I don't know. Daubed? Dubbed? Dubed. Dubed? Dubed. Dubbed? Daubed. D-O-U-B-E-D. Daubed. Daubed? That's an A. Oh. Been daubed in I guess paint? I don't know. Been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Ushinabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Wow. The Hope's team will salvage what they can from the Ushinabi. Gather remaining resources. Probe's almost there. Somehow I need to find 500 cryopods.
A probe has completed its scan.
Cool. That's still harvesting. Not as important. But we can still harvest it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
That was quick. The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. 42 food. End listing protocol. Okay, well, we got some food. Actually, that's going to make things very confused. It's not a lot of food, but it is food. It'll feed 400 people. Need to mine the iron and build a steel mill. So I need a steel mill. Researched. Purging waste. Guess I'll build another probe. Well then. Any more science? No science here, just food. Yes! Battery! Battery. Steel mill. Research steel mill. Alright. So it's 100 power. We consume over 100 power, so we'd actually need 2 batteries. Okay. Makes sense. Launch a probe. Well, now that we have a ton of this stuff, I'm launching probes. I really need to get off soon, though, because it is almost time. Actually, yeah, it's about time for me to be logging off. I'm going a little late because I started late, but I didn't start that late. To feed 500 more people, I'd need 50 more food? Which, hold on. Math, calculator. Okay. So I need 500 people. So that's actually 700 people total. But that means I need 70 food because one food feeds 10 people. So I need 70 food. In order to get 70 food, I need... Yeah. Okay, so if I need 70 food and I get 5 food per cycle, I need 70 food every 3 cycles, which means I need 23.3. I need 25 food per cycle. To get 25 food per cycle, I need... I get that the reason they're doing insects is because insects breed quickly and rapidly. But still, it's weird. 25 per cycle would be... Impossible! I need 20... Wait. Did I do my math wrong? Do I need 25 of these? One food after a cycle. $20 food. Every 5 cycles. Did I do my math wrong? I probably did my math wrong. So 20 food over 5 cycles to feed 200 people means 700 people need 70 food in 5 cycles. I think I did my math wrong. 700 people need 70 food divided by 5 cycles. It's still a lot. It's still 14 people. Or it's 14 of these. So we're going to need a sector dedicated just to food. That's what I'm going to need to start focusing on. I got steel mill. I don't know what else I need. I'm gonna wait. Build the steel mill. This is huge. This thing is huge. Where am I gonna build it? Here, I'll build it here. I don't really have anywhere else to build. Oh, I'll squeeze it in there. My gosh. Never mind the fact that I apparently need to get 14 farms. Maybe there's another way. I noticed technology tiers. Let me check out the farms. Ah. What? Well, that's not great. Mess hall. Okay, so the insect farm would be food production speed increased by 10%, which is odd to do percentage when it makes it per cycle. So what? It's then 1.1 per cycle? Food production speed increased by 20, so 1.3 per cycle. Can accommodate more people. Probe. Iron. Actually, yeah. We detected a signal broadcasting a Dolos frequency. It originates from a mineral extraction station named Stanford Facility. Oh, we found Mars. Oh yeah, I just realized that all... Oh my gosh. I just realized I can't see any of the planets. I could see them earlier. Now I can't. Oh, that's actually interesting. Okay. Well, that's gonna take a while. That's a long distance. Why are we down to 198 instead of at 199? What happened? Did I miss something? Oh my gosh, this layout is terrible. Oh, this layout's awful. It's garbage.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately.
Yeah, sure, there's totally gonna be
Outer
someone
Hope
there.
Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay, transmission from Hope team member Guadalupe Borges. We theorize that the Stanford facility will contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we will need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. A control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with a UN symbol or emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it's accompanied by a helical-shaped symbol. All right. You save? 1.1. Because now it's Chapter 1. I'm calling it Game 1, Chapter 1. That's how I'm saving. Those crew will dismantle part of the facility in order to retrieve any resources contained within. Use the to play explosive charges. The Hopes team will attempt to access the control center. Got a hunch this will be bad. That's why I wanted to save. What am I still retrieving? Okay. Something here. Okay. I want to see what's in that station first before we before I sign off, though. Then I'll sign off when I have to send my ship, my science ship, somewhere else. They're about to blow something
The
up.
science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on Stamford facility. Bodies of former Dolos employees were found within the control center. After examining their identification tags, Guadalupe Borges is certain they have found a positive relative. They request that the bodies be brought back to the Tycoon, and that the center's personnel manifest be analyzed to find out if there are any links between the deceased and the Tycoon's crew. Preliminary psychological profiling suggests that Guadalupe Borges is exhibiting behavior characteristic of Dead Earth sickness. Fraud. The Hopes team will bring the bodies back to Tycoon, and the manifest will be made available to the Tycoon's crew. Yeah, okay. We need to give them closure. That's gonna help them find peace. Okay. What the? What do you mean you're not assigned active iron? What? I have so much iron! What are you talking about? Building not connected to active stockpile assigned to iron. I have 3! Launch a probe. Launch a probe. Okay, this is all finishing up here. I did it. I did it. Oh, that's alloy. This is just raw iron. Oh. No. Okay, so I need to put it in a stockpile so oh, great. Okay, perfect. Yeah, lovely. Wonderful. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, can I build? I cannot. Wait.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A dispute arose between members of the Hope's crew over the decision to extract the bodies and publish the manifest. There was a violent altercation resulting in the loss of personnel. What? You killed each other? There were 5 of you! There was 1 man left standing! It was him! The only one, the one we, dang it, Gorger? He killed, Borges. The other Borges? You killed your sister? You psycho! See, this is why we save before doing that. This is why I saved before doing that. That was the wrong decision. That was clearly the wrong decision. I lost 4 people from Borges. He was in such a state. He killed everyone. Ah! My gosh! He killed everyone in the science crew! What the heck? Okay, Borges. We are not letting you go in there. You are dismantling part of the facility, even if it takes longer than normal. Oh my gosh. Doop. Okay, we're gonna try this again. And since I have a little bit of foresight, I can build that right now. We are paused for some reason. My gosh. He just up and, like, there was a disagreement, and there was an altercation, and then Borges killed everyone, including his sister. Like, what? Or his wife? I don't know. Her last name was Borges. I assumed sister. Could have been wife. I don't know. The point of the matter is, Borges went absolutely, like, they were like, dead earth sickness. Or you could just call it space madness. My gosh. I mean, he killed everyone on the ship. I don't want him coming back here. The guy's a serial killer at that point. I guess serial killer means back to back to back. This was all once. He's a mass killer. He killed 4 people at once in one fight. Also, holy cow, he's a dangerous fighter. I do not want him coming back here if he's going crazy. So let's keep him from going crazy in the first place. Hence the restart. How's the... Oh, the ship's hull's getting repaired. That's nice. Scan's almost done.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, imagine the character of Marduk Councilmember Philip Stanford meticulously organized resource packets were found in the facility's storage area. They have been prepared for extraction. That is much better. That's a much better outcome. Thank you. Much better. Holy crud. My gosh, that was so much better than what had previously happened. Found you. Science collected. Debris field. Ooh, there's science on Mercury. There's something. Beep. I don't know what I see seeing out there. That's weird. Okay, well that's done. So quiet. Almost eerily so. Let's go back inside where it's not quiet. Ah, better. Noise.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, back to the quiet vacuum of space. Huh? Ah. Debris field. Transmission from Adriana Avogadoro. Wait. Avogadoro. Yeah. Probe data analyst. We have verified the data several times and can confirm the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. At the center of the field is a colossal artificial structure, which, even in its ruined state, makes the tycoon look like an insect. Wow. That's huge. No signals have been detected. We have identified 3 areas for investigation. The core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particularly dense area of the debris field, close to the other 2 sites. We recommend the utmost caution be taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. Summary of intelligence on the debris field. The Hope is holding station at the edge of the debris field. A route has been mapped through the areas identified for investigation. Well, hold on. Save. Yep. And we'll cut it off right here. Oh, hold on. After I make sure that... I'm getting food. There's a lot of people we can get to and rescue them. Okay, so. Save again. I'll pick this up next Saturday, everyone. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing Doom Eternal until we get done with the... Until I get done with the project transfer. So I will see you all next week for more IXION. Have a great night, everybody. And have a beautiful weekend. Peace out, all. Bye. Excuse me. Bye.